What's going on, guys? Starting today's video off, going to be making more progress on the truck. The goal for today is to get all the link bars tacked in place, have the rear end able to go up and down. So in order to do that, right about now I'm going to drop the rest of the exhaust. Also going to go ahead and try to cut out one of the cross members that we have that we need to replace with an Nfamus cross member. As you guys can see, it's that one in there. It's welded on both sides, so I'm going to go ahead and continue removing the mock-up parts that I put in. I'm going to remove that exhaust so I can get clearance to work on there. And then once that's cut out, we're going to be mocking up the other cross member I have, which is that one there. And then once that's welded or bolted in place, we'll be able to strengthen that wishbone mount and weld it onto this bracket as well. And at that point, we'll pretty much be able to have our wishbone in place so that we can go ahead and tack on the link tabs to the axle. And the lower bars, for those, we're gonna have to tack weld the hangers in place, and then the lower tabs as well, and then kind of get an idea of where our upper bag mounts are gonna go. So pretty much, I spoke with Nfamus again today, and they pretty much told me I can use whatever parts I need, and whatever I don't use, I'll just go ahead and send them back. So I mean, they said they were gonna send me out a couple more gussets too, just to go ahead and overbuild the truck a little bit. The goal for the truck is to be real reliable, you know, take it out of town. It's not really gonna be a show truck too much, but more of like a daily driver. You know, I want to take her to work every day and whatnot. Just use it as a normal truck pretty much. So let's see what we can get into today, what we can get done. Hopefully get a little bit of progress done on this bad girl. Let's get it. Alright guys, so you can have a better understanding of what I'm trying to do right now. You can see this cross member here, and it is fully welded all the way around. So we're going to try to cut that out. That side looks like it's going to be a little bit more tricky because it's got the old gas tank mounts, but hopefully we'll be able to cut her out, no issues. We should also note that a main reason for cutting out this cross member also is because there's no room here if we wanted to do a body drop on this truck. So yeah, we're gonna cut this one out, put a smaller one in, have a lot more clearance. Okay, so the plan of action, I'm not gonna cut it on the weld, but I'm going to be cutting it off, you know, just slightly above it, as I don't know if you could see, but where my flashlight's at. And then once we have the actual whole cross member taken out, then what we'll do is we'll just like shave the remainder until we get down to the bare frame. That way we're not actually cutting into the frame whenever we're trying to cut these welds, because it does get welded all the way around. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright guys, so we pretty much reached a stopping point. I finished cutting out the cross member, get a little bit of views on that. As you can see, the cross member is no more. It's now down there on the floor. Gonna go ahead and finish cleaning up these cuts, and probably gonna try to mock up the new cross member. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my little sister's birthday party, so I'll catch y'all later. Alright guys, so this is where I'm at right now. I pretty much have the lower arms mocked up, and the bag is gonna sit there. As you can see, you need to make a bag mount somewhere on the frame rail. The bottoms, they don't look very vertical, you could say, but the tops are sitting pretty good up and down wise. But other than that, I got the other cross member chopped. You can see the new one is just sitting in there. I have not tacked anything yet. This setup right here looks like it needs some work to actually be able to work. I know it needs shaved down a little bit more, but other than that, this is kind of an issue here. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, they're not straight. So, kind of gonna have to figure something out with that. Other than that, for the wishbone side, the mount is pushed all the way against there. I don't know if you can really see too well, but it's pushed all the way against that plate, as well as the bottom mounts. So essentially, I don't really know where to go from here. And you can't even see that, so this is what we have so far. The lower link bar is kind of in, but not really. So I'm wondering if maybe my axle needs to scoot back. I tried to center it on this here mark, which from my understanding is the center line of where it should be. And you can also see right here where the bump stop was, it is damn near centered. It could go back maybe a hair, but other than that, I don't really know. But that's probably going to be all for today. I got to start my work week again. But yeah guys, I don't know, I was really hyped to start this video today, and still kind of am hyped, but little bit of shortcomings, and it's kind of discouraging, but I'll figure it out. I wouldn't even worry about it, honestly. But this is the rough mock-up. I wanted to have everything tacked in place today, but things didn't work out how I wanted them to. And that's just how this shit goes, you know? You're gonna reach a time where it doesn't even look like you can do this stuff, you know? And I'm no fabricator or nothing like that, you know? Just a random dude, caught himself a welder, you know? Thousands of dollars in parts, but aside from that, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just out here cutting shit, you know? So, I guess I'll leave y'all with that, you know? You ever feeling down or whatever, just start cutting some shit. It always makes shit better. Alright, peace out, guys.